Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Students, can you hear me? If anybody confirm that they can hear me,
Yes, sir.
okay, thank you very much. Now we start our session, and this session has two parts. Uh, One part is related with the recap of the course, along with the discussion on finance, and then we have a session on the marked paper checking on midterm. The students are interested to see their mark for their mistakes and correctness. So the individual student sessions after this session. So before we start, if there is any question, you may ask. अगर आपका कोई सवाल है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. Okay. So we start our session. So first we review the course outline so that we understand that the nature of questions in the examination. So in this course, which is an introduction to computing, although computers are widespread use, and computer in the form of mobile phone is with us. मोबाइल फ़ोन की सूरत में कंप्यूटर हमारे साथ ही मौजूद है, and we also using it for our learning activities. And in this course, which is an introduction level on computing for the undergraduate students with a focus on importing essential concepts and knowledge to enable students to solve the engineering problems using computers and basic programming skills. So the context of learning this course is on the problem and solution by using programming, and mostly those problems are related with the engineering discipline. तो अगर हम इसको एक सादा अल्फाज में कहें कि the formulas, and we use those formulas to write a computer program that will solve a particular problem, like adding two numbers, making the average of two numbers, and making if there are more data, so we can find the different statistic measures as well. Similarly, there are other formulas in electrical engineering. For example, basic electrical engineering course, like Ohm's law. So we can implement the Ohm's law by using the programming, in which two variables are known, and our program will calculate the third value. So there are courses, topics, and the major contents, but mostly we are focused on the course learning outcomes. So in your exam, the questions are focused on these course learning outcomes, which are mapped to the graduate attributes, and those graduate attributes are known as program learning. So the first question primarily assess, जो पहला क्वेश्चन होगा वो क्या चीज़ें फाइंड आउट कर रहा होगा स्टूडेंट्स के बारे में, the basic knowledge of computer organization and understanding the concept of system and application programming. इसमें कुछ क्वेश्चन बहुत ऑब्वियस हैं, जैसे कि सिंपल कंप्यूटर्स जो हैं वो यूज़ होते हैं, डेस्कटॉप कंप्यूटर्स, और आप कहीं किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जाएं, किसी भी प्रोफेशनल जैसे बैंक है, तो उसमें आपको जो है वो कंप्यूटर्स नज़र आएंगे जो कि एज ए टूल यूज़ किए जा रहे हैं to solve different problems and to enable the business. Now, over a period of time, the advancements in mobile technology enable mobile phone to replace some functionality of computer systems, जैसे कि जो कम्युनिकेशन है, communication between patient and doctor. It can be through, for example, WhatsApp or a Zoom session like this one, or using some specific medical devices. And those medical devices are primarily so these medical devices can be integrated to form a solution by the use of computing technology. और ये कंप्यूटिंग टेक्नोलॉजी मोबाइल में भी है, कंप्यूटर में भी है. So there are other uses of computing devices as compared to, एक मिनट दीजिएगा जरा जी. अस्सलाम वालेकुम. Okay, thank you very much. The role of chairman is a bit difficult. Everyone is primarily trying to approach you, but anyhow, so we go back to our discussion, and in our discussion हम ये आपसे communicate कर रहे थे because of the advancement in mobile technology. Mobile is now replacing many business functions, including the professional assistants to help. जैसे आप जानते हैं कि किसी ज़माने में डिजिटल असिस्टेंट होते थे, फिर अब आहिस्ता आहिस्ता गूगल असिस्टेंट जो है जिसको आप वॉइस से कमांड दे सकते हैं. एंड सिमिलरली दिस टेक्नोलॉजी कैन बी यूज्ड इन हेल्थ केयर, but not in a 100% replacement, but the replacement for those units where it is easy to operate. जो मोबाइल फ़ोन के साथ ख़ास बात है जो कंप्यूटर में नहीं है, वो है कि मोबाइल फ़ोन को आप कैरी कर सकते हैं, एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ले जा सकते हैं. और जो चीज़ कंप्यूटर में है जिसको मोबाइल फ़ोन रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकता है, वो कंप्यूटर की एक रिलायबिलिटी है, जिसमें उसका जो है वो पावर सोर्स और एक जगह पे मौजूद होना, और कुछ ऐसी साइंटिफिक और कंप्यूट इंटेंसिव एप्लीकेशंस को रन करना जिसमें मोबाइल फ़ोन को अगर यूज़ किया जाए तो वो थोड़ी देर में उसकी बैटरी ड्रेन हो जाती और उसका जो प्रोसेसर है वो हीट अप होना शुरू हो जाता है, कंपोनेंट्स हीट अप होना शुरू हो जाते हैं. But the time is primarily passing through, and the advancement show the potential of mobile phone to become a medical device, a general purpose medical device in near future. Some examples are available on the internet. तो इस context में you should be familiar with the potential of computing in a healthcare setting. Why healthcare setting? Because we are the biomedical engineers, and our approach should be very straightforward, and we should primarily prepare ourselves to understand the problems which are faced by the society and the people around us, and we need to work out those solutions which are feasible, which can be implemented in a cost-effective manner to help the society. So in this course, you may be asked to find a particular component inside a computing device, for example, mobile phone or a laptop, to check its potential to use in a healthcare setup. So you should be very clear on CLO1. That means the question should be related with the use of computing and the basic ideas how the computing can be used in healthcare. The second CLO is related with the transformation of a problem into a computational framework. And although it is written many things here, but the main topic is a flowchart. So you should be able to primarily make a flowchart of the problem statement. So if there is a problem, add two numbers, you should be able to make a flowchart so that that flowchart can be converted into a programming language. Because the programming language is also a part, so you should be able to primarily understand different components of a language. For example, how to write a for loop, how to write a while loop, how to use the related constructions जिनको हम conditional statements कहते हैं. So I repeat CLO2 once again. In CLO2, the main task is to understand a given problem and make a flow chart. This is very simple words, but if we can go into the depth and details, so you should be familiar with a computer programming language, and the preferred programming language given by the Higher Education Commission curriculum is Python. So because the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan prefer the language which is Python, so we are using the Python in our course. And the most relevant information is how to use the basic constructions or the syntax of the, जो कि बहुत आसानी से हम समझ सकते हैं, for loop and the if loop, if condition, and similarly the while condition. So these conditions are available and these are the basic constructions. The main component flow chart. बेटा आपका कोई question है, you can raise your hand and ask your question. Okay, so I will give you some time to ask your question. Okay, now we review the CLO3 and then we stop for your questions. Okay, so in CLO3, which is also a question in your examination, that apply the knowledge of a high-level computer programming language to write, debug and execute the programs. ठीक है, तो ये यूँ समझिए कि this is the extension of CLO2, जिसमें you have to write a program. And in writing a program, we have selected a website in which we can write small programs of about 10 to 20 lines, and these programs can work for us. So you should be able to write at least 10 to 20 lines program focus. और इस चीज़ को जो है आपसे हमने जो असाइनमेंट्स दी हैं उसमें हमने एक असाइनमेंट जो है वो आपको इस अंदाज में दिया है कि उसमें आपको एक हमने टास्क दिया है and you have to primarily ask user to input, and similarly 1 मिनट दीजिएगा. Okay, students, thank you very much. There was a call from primarily another institute, which is also important. Unfortunately, uh, let me just silent my phone. अपना फोन ही साइलेंट कर लो, ये ज़्यादा अच्छा है, ना फोन आएगा और ना कॉल होगी. Okay, thank you. So we are discussing the CLO3 in which we have to write a program code. And इसमें मैंने आपको बताया कि 10 to 20 lines का program code. We should be focused on writing a program code between 10 to 20 lines. Okay, students. Now I stop here because I have discussed these CLOs which are related with the examination. Now you can ask your questions which are related with the final exam and about this course. जी सीआर से शुरू कर लेते हैं. सीआर आपका कौन है बेटा, आप बताएंगे, आपका कोई सवाल है?
नहीं सर.
Okay, thank you. और if there is any question from ताहिर, ताहिर आपका कोई सवाल है?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Actually, question are very important part of learning. Without answering question, primarily we are not primarily focusing on our learning. So, if there is any question you may ask now, you can write on WhatsApp. And I have discussed all the exam related questions. We do have a lecture breakdown as well. Today we have a small recap. So because we have gone through all things, and there is one thing which is called trends, challenges and emerging areas in computing. बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. इसमें मैं सिर्फ आपको एक एरिया के बारे में बताऊंगा, that is called edge computing. Okay, so I just give you an overview of edge computing. अगरचे बहुत सारे एरियाज हैं, कुछ एरियाज के मैं नाम यहाँ लिख देता हूँ ताकि आप लोग उन एरियाज को ज़रूर जो है वो कभी टाइम मिल जाए तो उनको ज़रूर देखें. वन ऑफ द एरिया इज इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स. Internet of Things, primarily the concept of internet connected computing devices, जो कि हर वक्त इंटरनेट से कनेक्टेड हैं and they can be everywhere. For example, on our vehicle, जैसे गाड़ी में हो सकते हैं. A mobile is also a example of Internet of Things. But the main thing is that whatever it is have an internet connection, internet connectivity. It can be a कॉफ़ी या चाय का कप भी हो सकता है जिसकी कनेक्टिविटी इंटरनेट के साथ हो. ये फ्रिज में लगा हुआ एक सेंसर भी हो सकता है जो कि फ्रिज में पड़े हुए अंडों को काउंट कर रहा हो. और इसी तरीके से ये किसी एक जगह पे लगी हुई एक लाइट भी हो सकती है जो अपना स्टेटस इंटरनेट पे कहीं सेव कर रही है. पानी का एक टैंक हो सकता है जिसके अंदर एक डिवाइस लगी हुई है जो इंटरनेट पे या किसी जगह पे. और एयर कंडीशन है जिनको आप इंटरनेट से ऑपरेट कर सकते हैं. दे आर ऑल एग्जांपल ऑफ इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स. देन अनदर थिंग इज बिग डेटा. मेडिकल प्रोफेशन की जब हम बात करें तो बिग डेटा जो है वो उससे हम डॉक्टर के हाथ की लिखी हुई प्रिस्क्रिप्शन, एनी अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड डेटा विच इंक्लूड वॉइस and video communication, and also there are 7 or 8 characteristics. If they are found in a data, then the data become a big data, which is a concept that the data is coming very fast in a very big volume, and it requires primarily new techniques to process data. And a linked topic is analytics. Analytics are primarily the advanced form of statistic algorithms जिनकी जो simple form है how we compute average, how we compute mean, mode, and frequency in the data and organize data in a way that we can understand it more easily, like in the form of a graph and in the form of different representation like circles. And with this, there is also another thing which is called sensor technologies. सेंसर टेक्नोलॉजीज की छोटी सी एग्जांपल है आपका मोबाइल फ़ोन जिसके अंदर तकरीबन 5 से 7 ऑन एवरेज सेंसर जो है वो बिल्ट इन होते हैं और इन सेंसर्स में एक एग्जांपल है जब आपका फ़ोन जो है वो किसी झटके की वजह से अचानक बेदार हो जाता है और आपको उसका डिस्प्ले नज़र आता है। जब आप उसको अप डाउन करते हैं, आप उस पर अपना हाथ उसके करीब लेके जाते हैं तो वो उसका डिस्प्ले ऑन हो जाता है। ये चीज़ें जो है ये सर्वर टेक्नोलॉजीज का कंपोनेंट है, लेकिन ये सर्वर टेक्नोलॉजी सेंसर टेक्नोलॉजीज इससे बहुत आगे की दुनिया है जिसका इंडस्ट्री में बहुत वाइड सेपरेट यूज़ है। लेकिन मैं आपको जो चीज़ बताना चाह रहा हूँ उसका तल्लक जो है वो एज कंप्यूटिंग के साथ है। एज कंप्यूटिंग इज़ primarily a very surprising. And in this area, if we can chart it down, we have a device which have a low compute power. Low compute power means a device which can run very few algorithms, which can just acquire the data. इसकी एक सिंपल सी एग्जांपल सैटेलाइट है। Satellite can acquire the data, but it cannot process the data. It has to send this data to the ground station so that the data can be processed. So this low compute device may be portable, यानी हम इसको एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ले जा सकते हैं। Then there are nearby, let's say if this device is connected through wireless, एक वायरलेस पॉइंट की मदद से ये डिवाइस जो है it can be connected to the main system, and this main system is primarily installed on nearby tower, okay, on nearby tower, in which we can primarily connect this device. Orientation थोड़ी सी चेंज करनी पड़ेगी। Okay, so this shows the wireless channel between primarily this device and this pole, communication tower or pole, and this communication tower and pole has a small data center nearby. And that data center provides the storage for the device, the compute for that device. Compute mean primarily more powerful processor, and also the uninterrupted power supply, for example, and also it provides the algorithms which can run on platforms like supercomputer, जैसे कि graphic processing unit पे games वगैरह होती हैं. So by using this technology, this low compute portable device can do very surprising and extraordinary things. What things are if we can connect this local compute and portable device to the data center, and this compute and storage and the algorithms are available to this device on one hop. One hop means there is only one single point between communication between these two devices. So then the high quality games can be run on this low compute and portable device, but the actual footprint is running here, and it is only sending the required information to be displayed on this device. So this setup is primarily known as edge computing, and it also called mobile edge computing, and there are also other names to it. And there is also a primarily expansion of ideas, and new terms are in this area also exist. There is a complete model of edge computing, which specifies uh, different different computing at different levels. So I just introduce you to the edge computing, which can do surprise for many things, primarily developed for military applications, but nowadays it is widely used for almost all business applications. And this concept is not a new concept, but the new thing is the wireless speed of the wireless connection. For example, 4G and 5G, they bring their potential and their capability to enrich this platform. इसकी realization जो है उसको primarily हकीकत में बदलने के लिए these technologies primarily play a role in it. So this is about our last topic on the primarily trends uh, and challenges and emerging areas in computing. So students, if there is any question you may ask now, then we will go for the individual paper checking session. Okay students, best of luck with your examination, and I am hopeful you all perform well. Like जैसे आपने midterm में अच्छा perform किया है. Please follow the guidelines when you start your examination, and I will also be available. You can post your queries. Try to post your queries in group unless it is very important for you, because individual queries answer करना थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है, and I will also be available so that you can talk to me as well. So we will start after 10 minutes. For those interested students जो कि अपना पेपर देखना चाह रहे हैं, I will send you a link, and student will be entertained on first come first basis. जो भी आना चाहे, so he or she can check their mark papers. Okay students, Assalamu alaikum.